Hello everyone, welcome to Lawyer Stuff. Today we'll discuss about the new Education Policy 2020. The policy has been divided into four parts: school education, higher education, other key areas of focus, and making it happen. The new education policy is a comprehensive framework guiding the development of education in the country. The first education policy came in the year 1968, the second one in the year 1986, which was later modified in the year 1992. Since then, a major development has been the Right of Children to Free and Compulsory Education Act 2009, which laid down legal underpinnings for achieving universal elementary education, and now the third one in the year 2020. The rich heritage of ancient and eternal Indian knowledge and thought has been a guiding light for this policy. World-class institutions of ancient India, such as Takshashila and Nalanda, set the highest standards of multidisciplinary teachings. These rich legacies to the world heritage must not only be nurtured and preserved for posterity, but also researched, enhanced, and put to new uses through our education systems. The new policy proposes changes that include opening up higher education in India to foreign universities. In school, the policy focuses on overhauling the curriculum, easier board exams, reduction of syllabus to focus on core essential, and to experiential learning and critical thinking. This policy proposes the revision and revamping of all aspects of the education structure, including its regulation and governance, to create a new system that is aligned with the inspirational goals of 21st century education while building upon India's tradition and value system. The policy also focuses on phasing out all big institutions like IIT to include arts and humanities as subjects for students studying science and vice versa by 2040. The policy's visions include the following key changes to the current system. First, moving towards a higher educational system consisting of large multidisciplinary universities and colleges with at least one in every district by 2030, and with more HEI across India that offer medium of instruction or programs in local or Indian languages. Second, moving towards more multidisciplinary undergraduate education. It is proposed to set up a National Assessment Centre Parak as a standard setting body under MHRD that fulfills the basic objectives of setting norms, standards, and guidelines for student assessment and evaluation for all recognized school boards of India. Coming to the key features of the policy, the HRD Ministry of India has been redesignated as the Ministry of Education. The 10 plus 2 structure has been replaced with the new structure of 5 plus 3 plus 3 plus 4. Examinations will now be conducted only for grades 3, 5 and 8. The medium of instruction up to class 5 shall be in the mother tongue or local or regional language. Young children learn and grasp non-trivial concepts more quickly in their home language. Wherever possible, the medium of instruction until at least grade 5, but preferably till grade 8 and beyond, will be the mother tongue, local or regional language. Children pick up language extremely quick between the ages of 2 and 8, and that multilingualism has great cognitive benefits to young students. Children will be exposed to different languages early, starting from the foundational stage onwards. There will be a major effort both from the central and the state governments to invest in large number of language teachers in all regional languages around the country, and in particular for all languages mentioned in the 8th schedule of the Constitution of India. Efforts will also be made in preparing high-quality bilingual textbooks and teaching learning materials for science and mathematics so that students are enabled to think and speak about the two subjects both in the mother tongue and in English. Sanskrit will be available to the students at all levels, and a foreign language will be introduced at a secondary level. The importance, relevance and beauty of the classical language and literature of India also cannot be overlooked. Sanskrit, while also an important modern language mentioned in the 8th schedule of the Constitution of India, possesses a classical literature that is greater in volume than that of Latin and Greek put together. Sanskrit will thus be offered at all levels of school and higher education as an important, enriching option for students, including as an option in the three language formula. Vocational education, along with internships, will be available for students from 6th class onwards. Every student will take a fun course during grades 6 to 8 that gives a survey and a hands on experience of a sampling of important vocational crafts such as carpentry, metalwork, electric work, gardening, pottery making, etc. A practice based curriculum for grades 6 to 8 will be appropriately designed by the NCERT while framing the National Curriculum Framework for School Education 2020-2021. All the students will participate in a 10-day bagless period sometime during grades 6 to 8 where they intern with the local vocational experts such as carpenters, gardeners, potters, artists, etc. No separation will be there between arts and science, curricular and extracurricular, and vocational and academic streams. There will be no hard separation among curricular, extracurricular, or co curricular, among arts, humanities, and science, or between vocational or academic streams. We will now discuss the new structure, that is 5 plus 3 plus 3 plus 4. The new structure will be of 3 years of pre-primary along with classes 1 and 2 called the foundational year. Foundational stage is inclusive of two parts, 3 years of Anganwadi plus 2 years of primary school in grades 1 and 2, both together covering the ages 3 to 8. The highest priority of the education system here will be to achieve universal foundational literacy and numeracy in primary school by 2025. The next 3 years will be classes 3 to 5 called the preparatory stage. The preparatory stage will comprise 3 years of education building on the play, discovery and activity based pedagogy. Then the next 3 years will be from classes 6 to 8 known as the middle stage. The middle stage will comprise of 3 years of education with the introduction of subject teachers for learning and discussion of the more abstract concepts in each subject that student will be ready for at this stage across the sciences, mathematics, arts, social sciences and the humanities. Lastly, the secondary years. The secondary years consists of two parts. Class 9 and 10 in the first part and class 11 and 12 in the second part. The ages covering will be from 14 to 18. The secondary stage will be comprising of 4 years of multidisciplinary study building on the subject-oriented pedagogical and curricular style of the middle stage, but with greater depth, greater critical thinking, attention to life aspirations, and greater flexibility of students' choice of subjects. The syllabus will be reduced to core knowledge of any subject. Curriculum content will be reduced in each subject to its core essentials to make space for critical thinking and more holistic, inquiry-based, discovery-based, analysis-based learning. The mandatory content will focus on key concepts, ideas, applications, and problem solving. More focus will be on practical knowledge. In all stages, experiential learning will be adopted, including hands-on learning, arts integrated and sports integrated educations, storytelling based pedagogy, among others, as standard pedagogy within each subject and with explorations of relations among different subjects. All school exams will be semester-wise twice a year. The board exams will have less stake and a common entrance test (CET) will be held. These exams shall test the conceptual understanding and the ability to apply knowledge. The assessment in board exams will be more formative and students will have to attempt to improve their grades. The progress cards will be a holistic 360-degree multidimensional report that reflects in great detail the progress as well as the uniqueness of each learner in the cognitive, affective and psychomotor domains. We'll now discuss the changes in graduation system. All universities, government, private, deemed, etc. will have same grading and other rules and regulations. All graduation courses will have major and minor. For instance, commerce students can have accounts as major and music as minor subject. There will be multiple entry and exit provided from any course. The undergraduate degree will be either 3 or 4 years of duration, with multiple exit options within this period with appropriate certifications. The 4-year multidisciplinary bachelor's program, however, shall be the preferred option, since it allows the opportunity to experience the full range of holistic education in addition to a focus on a chosen major and minors as per the choice of the student. UGC and AICTE will be merged. Same level of accreditation to any college based on its rating, the college will get autonomous rights and funds. The four structures, that is NHERC, NAC, HEGC, GEC, will be set up as four independent verticals within one umbrella institution, that is the Higher Education Commission of India, HECI. The first vertical will be National Higher Education Regulatory Council. The primary mechanism to enable such regulation will be accreditation. The second vertical will therefore be a meta-accrediting body called National Accreditation Council. The third vertical will be the Higher Education Grants Council, which will carry out funding and financing of higher education based on transparent criteria. The fourth vertical of HECI will be the General Education Council, which will frame expected learning outcomes for higher education programs. For any graduation course, if a student completes only 1 year, he'll get a basic certificate. If he completes 2 years, then he'll get a diploma certificate. And if he completes full course, he will get the degree certificate. Hence, even if a person drops out in between, he wouldn't be at loss. All the graduation course fees of all universities will be governed by single authority with capping on each course, that is, the Higher Education Commission of India. Credit system for graduation. For each year, student will get some credits which he can utilize if he takes breaks in course and come back to complete the course. An academic bank of credit shall be established which would digitally store the academic credits earned from various recognized higher education institutes so that the degree from an higher education institute can be awarded taking into account credits earned. Master's degree will now not be necessary in order to do PhD. A bachelor's degree will work. The 4-year program may also lead to a degree with research if the student completes a rigorous research project in their major areas of study as specified by the higher education institution. Undertaking a PhD shall require either a master's degree or a 4 years bachelor's degree. This is all about the new education policy 2020. What are your views on this policy? Do let us know in the comment section below. Thank you for watching this video. Also, if you like our video, do share and subscribe. Have a great day.